a secret garden inside you, fortified by stone walls old enough to remember the moon's first name. You might have to walk the perimeter at first to find the gate. It's not always in the same place. It's one of those objects made in the fairy realm, so it tends to wander. You'll need the mistress key to enter the gate. Take it out to open the gate, and then step inside. One important thing about this garden: every plant, flower, insect, and animal is a portal, a passageway to secret knowledge and illuminated wisdom. Go there to find your dreams. Go there to remember who you were. Go there to unlock the secrets still tucked away in your potential. Here is the key. Go there to know yourself. Go there to grow yourself. Hi everybody, I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. Today we're here to reflect on Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle, a new one from Angie Sullins with artwork by Jenna Della Grataglia. It is gorgeous. It's got this beautiful gold foil. The artwork is so pretty all throughout the whole packaging. The packaging, the book, the artwork on the cards. It's just like knock it out of the park. And this one is very, very sweet. It's soft. It's like a sister. It's kind of, it almost kind of awakens that sort of mysterious child kind of play energy, where it's like a lot of these decks from Angie Sullins. I've got quite a few of them. I don't have them all, but I have quite a few that have come out this year, and one that I got last year, that they really want you to be your best self, right? And it's Angie trying to give her advice on ways to be your best and to be your strongest, and to work um to work on yourself, or if not work on yourself, to understand yourself, understand where you're coming from. And some of the decks are about understanding the darkness, and some of them are about understanding the light, and some of them, like this one, is kind of just like understanding that part of yourself that's curious and wants to find fun things in life, And I don't know, I like this one. It's very light and energy. It's not heavy. It's light and endearing. I have one called The Wisdom of Hafiz. No, yeah. Is it called The Wisdom of Hafiz? I can't remember the name of the other deck. So the other one is more supportive, I think. And this one is supportive, but it's really more curious and energetic, and like two sisters going for a visit to a garden, and like sneaking around trying to figure things out that maybe their mom told them not to uncover right now. You know what I mean? Like their mother would prefer they didn't uncover right now. So, I don't know. I mean, that might be a bad analogy, but that's kind of like the energy that I get from this. Also, the artwork is stunning, and it makes me think of Victorian stuff, and I don't know why. Like, it's just really pretty, and it's probably supposed to be more Edwardian than Victorian, because the clothing, I think, is more Edwardian, but I don't know, it gives me Victorian vibes, which I'm here for. Victorian flower messages and stuff. So anyways, this is the guidebook. Let's go through it just really quickly. This is the same quality as all of the rest of the decks. If you have any of these decks in boxes like this with the magnetic closure, they're all this similar quality, all glossy, very glossy, and these are borderless. Some of them have borders, but these are borderless. The books are, glossy pages with the beautiful artwork throughout. This one has some poetry throughout. Like, it's very nice. It's just pretty. I mean, every time I open this book, I'm taken aback by the pretty of it, of it all. It's just the graphic design here is well done. Shout out to US Games for sending this over to me for purposes of review. Yeah, it's just a really nice set. So this one says, let's go through the introduction. This paragraph right here kind of gives like the energy of the deck for me. So I'm going to read it. It says, when the world grows weary around you, when social media no longer feels social and the distractions of daily life leave you feeling dry, thirsting for some sense of beauty and meaning no longer available on the surface of the day, it's time to seek the garden gate. You'll need the mistress key to enter the gate. It waits for you. It's buried between the lines of this book. Take it out to open the gate and then step inside. If you're holding this deck in your hands, you already have the keys to open each portal. The keys are many and varied and hang from the quest tree inside of you. Questions are simply keys looking for their beloved, their kindred answer lock. When fitted together, ancient passageways open. So go there to find your dreams. Go there to remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Go there to unlock the secrets still tucked away in your potential. Here's the key. Go there to know yourself. Go there to grow yourself. And so that's kind of what the deck is designed for. It is gentle, it is sweet. It is a think of something taking you back in time, like, bringing you back to your childhood playtime. Or if you didn't play as a child, if you didn't have such a great childhood, think of movies where children are playing, like the movie The Secret Garden. Yeah, I enjoy this a lot. It speaks to the place I like to be in life. And it's really great for morning pulls because it gives really good energy. So I am going to, let's take a look at the cards. So the cards are slightly larger than tarot. This is a regular tarot size card from US Games box deck. And you can see they're slightly larger, slightly wider, and slightly taller, which makes it really easy for me to shuffle because I have small hands and the cards are really bendy. They bounce nicely. And because of the gloss, they don't clump at all. Like, they can get a little slippery, but other than that, I love shuffling these cards. I don't have any issues with them. All right, so we start out with 10 keepers, and these are our people cards. They're the only people in the deck. It's a 44 card deck, so we've got 10 people cards and then 34 cards with animals and plants. So we start with the keeper of the stories, and then the keeper of opportunity. And in true Jenna Della Grottaglia style, she's hidden little things in there for you to find regarding, the message of the cards. So if you look in her artwork, she's a collage artist. So, you'll find things collaged in there that are fun to look for. And she's kind of morphed these people into something a little bit more, kind of quirky and fun. I love this Keeper of Wonder with the little Alice in Wonderland rabbit there, and the rabbit in the he's in like a dinner coat or something. I don't even know, like a dinner jacket. The Keeper of Hope. I love this Keeper of Pleasure. I thought this was so gorgeous. This was the first card I think I saw that I was like, this reminds me of the Victorian era. I think this was the first one that was giving me Victoria flower language feels. But yeah. Keeper of Dreams. And the Keeper of Love is our last keeper. And they're all borderless, these cards. And I kind of love that because, it really lends to the energy of the card. It's supposed to be sort of bringing you back to that kind of uninhibited space. And yeah, we don't need any borders keeping us in. The words are just kind of floating there in the garden. So each card that's not a keeper has a key and a lock. So that's fun to look for. The answer and the answers are the keys are the questions and the answers are the locks. I can't remember which one, or maybe it's the other way around, but each one has a key and a lock. So here's your lock, there's your key, a lock and a key, each card. So those are fun to look for. Where they've put the lock and the key, where she's put it. So there's a lot of animal energy, plant energy, insect energy in this deck. I'm not a fan of insects, but I don't know. I mean, I don't love them, but I don't hate them, I don't hate them. I think actually the way that these cards have been depicted this is pretty. I can't deny that they're pretty. So and they don't scare me for some reason. Maybe they're too pretty to be scary. I don't know. I can't tell you when my irrational fear is gonna rear its ugly head, but these cards haven't made me nervous, and I've been enjoying them, to be honest, even with all the bugs on them. So, self trust, discernment with our owl, being very wise before he makes a move, boundaries, transformation with our snake. The key is up here in this one. I mean, the lock. Rest. Wish. Create. Now, I don't love this one. This is the one that I was like, oh. But other than this one, the other bugs didn't bother me. Truth. I might put a sticker over this guy here. I don't like him. Expectation. The cards like this remind me of the other deck, Love Who You Are. I don't have that one. If anybody has that one, let me know if they're similar, because I feel like that deck is also quite supposed to be really sweet and supportive and loving energy, right? Love who you are. So I'd wonder if they're similar decks. I mean, if they have similar energy. So if you wanted a bigger deck, could you mix them? I don't know. I don't have the other one, so y'all have to let me know. But yeah, some of the images, it's a different artist. I think the other artist is Silas Tobel, who is the same person who did the art for Wisdom of Hafiz. But I think that they both do collage art. And from what I've seen of the deck, now I don't have it, so I'm just talking. But I think that they're both like very animal, plant, insect, energy heavy. So I wonder if these would, if you could mix them and have like a larger 88 card deck of this sort of like very supportive, curious energy. It's nice. And then the other one would be more self-help. So then your deck would be, a mix of that. So, and the last one is Freedom, Beautiful Bird. And again, the backs. Oh, these backs are so luscious. Oh my goodness. I mean, a back is not a reason to buy a card, but sometimes it might be. So let's give them a shuffle. Yep, these are shuffling fine. No problems with the gilding. I think it was the other one. Yep, no issues with this. Like I said, my hands are small, so the problem that I have with the bridging is because my hands are small and the cards are a little long, and so I have to really kind of bend them to be able to control them. And I don't want to bend them because I don't want to mess them up. So that's why I haven't. That's why I'm not really doing too much for the bridge. But we got a card. Receive. The overhand is fine. If you have longer hands, you could do it this way. I can do it this way, but it's a stretch, so I prefer to do it the other way. All right, let's take a look. Let's look at these beautiful backs while we take a look at the guidebook for Receive. Okay. They're all numbered, so very easy to find in the book. Gotta love it. This is the beautiful page layout. Look at this design. Look at all these gorgeous pages, like all of these plants and flowers. It's just fun. It's like you're actually searching through a garden for your messages. Anyways, so 20, receive. Receiving is an act of empowerment, though it can make you feel vulnerable, awkward, and indebted. As long as we define ourselves and our value by how much we give and what we can accomplish, we're off balance. Half our life is meant to be lived in receptivity. like breathe in and breathe out. We're busy producing all the time, which is the equivalent of exhaling all day without taking a breath in, and wonder why we're so exhausted. Breathe in, receive, go one step further, and declare your needs. Be willing to take in the same way you give out, so that the breath of your life, your very vitality, can circulate in natural rhythms. Very good advice. Extremely good advice. And I think that's so hard to remember sometimes that we have to breathe in and out, right? You have to receive and give. It's meant to be meant to be cyclical there, right? So, yeah, I pulled this card a couple of times over the last few weeks. So, yeah, that is receive. So I did pair it with a few things. I'm gonna just show you really quickly a couple of my favorites, and then we'll be out of here. This will be a short video because I have some other videos I want to film. So, ooh, I love the Keeper of Pleasure. She's one of my favorites. Tarot for the Great Outdoors was my favorite pairing with this. Don't ask me why. I think it was because I posted this on Instagram, and I think the creator of this one messaged and was like, "Oh, I love these together. It's like outdoors. It's like two ways to represent nature, in different decks." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe that's why I like them together so much." But I really enjoyed these two together. I really just did one and one like that. So, but I will show you with them on either side just in case you prefer to do it this way. I know a lot of people like to do this way. So, yeah, Keeper of Pleasure with the Strength and the Emperor. Let's read about the Keeper of Pleasure really quickly because I do love her. And I never got to pull her, and I never read about her in the guidebook. So let's see. Indulging your pleasure. Oh, here, if you want to read it for yourself. Indulging your pleasure is key to unlocking shame. We've been taught to steal our joy like a thief. We sneak chocolate. We steal time for our creative acts. We rarely put play on the calendar the way we do with work. We conduct a lot of our sex in the dark, but acts of pleasure are an essential part of the human experience and deserve to be indulged, honored, prioritized. I like this. The Keeper of Pleasure is here to remind you of the poet's directive. Follow your bliss. We'll stop there. Yes, I knew I liked her. Okay. So I really enjoyed this pairing. They just give a fun, playful, nostalgic energy, and I was here for it. I just really loved it. Every pull was fun and beautiful. So yeah, this is the tarot for the Great Outdoors. Great Outdoors. I actually have a walkthrough coming. I'm probably gonna do it right after I finish filming this one because I love this one too, and I wanna show it as well. But yeah, don't they look good together? Look at that. Even though they're very different artwork, this is illustrated, painted, maybe digitally painted, and this has some digital painting, but it's mostly collage art, picture like photo collage, and very well done photo collage. Very seamlessly done photo collage, but a photo collage nonetheless. And I think, despite the fact that they are, so we've got Ace of Vessels, which is the Ace of Cups, Two of swords, and create. So, if you're getting some sort of a feeling in your chest where you really want to let your creativity blossom, but you're letting that I don't know, or I don't know enough, or maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't stop you, the cards are here to remind you that you should just do it. I dislike this bug. Okay, so Temperance, Keeper of Time, and the High Priestess. Temperance with the Keeper of Time. That is cool. I like this. I like this together. Yeah. So, anyways, this is the tarot for the Great Outdoors. I'm going to do a walkthrough. This one is the Victorian Romantic Tarot. If you have it already, it's out of print right now, but if you have it already, or, if you end up with it, they're not bad. I had to try them together because, like I said, this one was really giving me Victorian energy, and I really wanted to see if they were going to go together. And it's not a bad match. It's not a terrible one. So we can take a quick look here. Um, the Hermit with Truth. I mean, yeah, going within, we're looking to find our truth, right? If we can't find it, or if it's eluding us, this hermit, you know, path might be the way to go. Discernment with the Three of Cups. Ooh, yeah, because sometimes you can read the Three of Cups as being people trying to beguile you, right? Or people trying to sort of, you know, show you like it's like almost like a sleight of hand. Like they seem so intriguing and fun, but they're up to something else on the other side sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that, um, yeah, I like this discernment card coming out with that. Transformation with the Four of Swords. Yep, I guess that resting of the mind, if you do it right, will lead you towards, something new, that transformative, transform you into a new thought, or just, move you into the new space. The Hanged Man with the Keeper of Hope. Relief with the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So yeah, I mean, enjoy yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't take everything so seriously. Sometimes we have to just kind of enjoy what we have. Um, live out loud a little bit. Freedom with the Page of Pentacles. I like this. Yeah, I enjoyed this. It's not like a matchy match, but it's decent. It's definitely decent because this is paintings. But anyways, this is the Victorian Romantic. Another deck I tried with it. This is the Botanical Inspirations cards by Lynn Arujo, I think is how you say the name. Now, I told you Victorian flower language is what was on my mind, and so I wanted to try these together, and they did not disappoint. I really enjoyed using these together, and like I said, this one is very soft. So, and this one also very soft. So, enjoyed that. Look at the Forgiveness with Youthful Love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. So if we think about times where, youthful love didn't go so well, forgiveness of that and remembering the beauty of it, instead of lingering on, what was lost, right? Remember that it was beautiful. So yeah, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence with priority. So yeah, I like this together. I thought this was fun, a fun little pairing. And then I had one more that kind of shocked me, but I liked. One second. This is the Tarot of Architectural Objects. It's a deck you can find from Make Playing Cards. And yeah, I enjoyed this one. I really thought that it was fun. I don't know. I think I pulled this out when I got the Tarot of the Great Outdoors, or for the Great Outdoors, because it got me in my head about tarot and places. So so I was down that rabbit hole, and I pulled this out, and I started using it with this as well because I was using the Tarot of the Great Outdoors. So I was like mix and matching, swapping them out, and I love I love this. So I just wanted to show it to you. If you have this one or plan to get it and you end up with this one, you might want to try them together. It doesn't seem like it would be something you would want to put together, but I don't know, I like them. I really do. So yeah. Yeah, and so that's that. All right, so that's all I have for you today. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. I will add the links to the description box below where you can pick this up. I don't know if it's up for sale on Amazon just yet, but I'll put the Amazon link below because I know it's up for pre-order on there. And I will put the US Games website up as well, because I think you can buy it there right now if you want it now. If you don't want to wait for the Amazon pre-order. Sometimes I know that like when the US game stacks first come out, it's best to get it directly from them if you can, if you want it now, because sometimes Amazon will run out. So that's just a little tip for you. Um, yeah, so that's it. That's all I have. And until I see you next time, stay safe. Oop, I should get upside down. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.